but also HBox has a lot of fans in regards to like his content and the Ultimate people. So whenever I see HBox in last hit situations, I just hear people go crazy for HBox, and it's cool to see. Like, he's definitely, like, if you remember, Pound 3 years ago, there was the whole thing with the crowd going against him, and now he's got, you know, he's got his supporters.
Yep.
It's cool to see.
One question rises above all others. Does someone have a crab in hand?
We're about to find out.
I had to
Hopefully
wait
not. Please, please do not.
I had to wait till it started so I could make the VOD. Yeah, please don't. Please respect everyone.
Please do not throw seafood.
Respect everybody.
There actually is a crab. You see on the overlays made by, I believe, Crimson Pixel, shout out.
I brought that up yesterday.
There is a crab on the main stage in the overlay, and so shouts to the designers.
It has a little speech bubble that says, "I'm back."
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But it's looking like KoDoRiN's having a little bit of a problem making it back to stage right here, as HBox is walling out beautifully with these bears. And whenever KoDoRiN tries to run forward and shield, just gets grabbed and immediately thrown off the stage.
Okay, Hungrybox was taking off during that grab. Started with a crouch, making it look like the option to grab was not available. But KoDoRiN, I guess, perhaps wisely or perhaps luckily, is able to get that grab. Doesn't convert it to too much.
KoDoRiN doing a great job of just spacing these aerials and not getting hit by anything crazy on Puff. But as I say that, gets stuck off stage, and the lowest recovery gets covered by HBox, who goes down right there with him and takes the stock.
And does not make that rookie mistake of putting out the pound, which might help Marth recover. Instead, just uses all of the jumps to get back to the stage. You have to have good judgment to know how far those jumps are going to get you. Wow,
and both of these players are very experienced at each other's matches too. And crazy up B will actually kill Hungrybox. That was wild.
The shield pressure was aerial side B into up B.
And a crazy rest from HBox. He's moving and grooving. Look at the player cam.
It is the matchup of the special moves. I mean, for these characters, you don't expect that. Usually it's all about the normals.
Yeah. But you know, every rest, another stock on the table, and HBox will take anything you can get.
Yeah, and it is hard to battle back. Not just in this matchup, but against Hungrybox in particular.
The literal clutch box. Like, even if you have a stock lead, you cannot be, you know, you can't sit passively. You know that the rest is going to come.
Okay, KoDoRiN has been using a lot of these nairs onto the platforms to try to sort of challenge that space. So much of the story of Hungrybox's gameplay has been his ability to use the platform to sort of launch himself off of and get those aerials. Used to be pounds, it's been more aerials this weekend from what I've seen. And KoDoRiN using the nair to sort of challenge that. It gets auto-canceled and he'll dash away or in to try to navigate whatever aerial Hungrybox is coming down with.
And the two clean backers on HBox's part will send KoDoRiN to the ledge, and an upper actually mixes everything up, and double drill.
Ends up going for a jab, but looked like probably wanted something else.
Like an up smash or a grab. He put a jab, but he's still got a pretty solid lead right now.
Oh, he's
like so patient on the platform.
He waited for the shield to go down, hoping to get the shield poke up tilt. Double drill gets the up smash that time. Actually, yeah, a lot of HBox support out there.
Yeah. You gotta remember, a lot of the people in the crowd, they watch HBox for Ultimate, and a lot of the people here, I mean, the Ultimate players are not the Melee players, so it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, that makes sense. He has the inter-scene presence.
Okay. HBox throwing out this tournament's namesake a couple times over there for good measure.
What does it come from? Puff? I guess it's just Pound in general. Huh. I never thought about that.
Back throw sent off stage. And just menacingly crouching because knows that KoDoRiN can't go for a grab, or else there's the always scary possibility of getting rested.
Okay, able to get the tipper, and that was the big question mark. We haven't really seen the grab punish do too much yet. He hasn't been in a situation where it could lead to a KO. That time it does.
Yeah, Marth's grab, just the chains you can do if you just continuously grab into tipper F smash or into down air, it's just lethal. And you have to play that mix up perfectly if you're HBox and get grabbed.
KoDoRiN looking kind of prepared.
And what was seemingly HBox's game to win is looking even right now.
Yeah, it's a toss-up. I mean, one more of those grabs could do it.
One more back air on HBox's part, a rest.
Yeah, a little more damage and an up tilt from KoDoRiN.
Great DI on the forward throw, but goes down again. HBox catches. You can hear the pop-off.
I like how he jumps all the way into the stage just to ensure he does not at all impact the recovery.
HBox smiling at the crowd, drinking his Gatorade.
Yeah, look, as
Puff, he's looking happy.
Puff just goes all the way into Battlefield. There's no reason to be there.
Look at that pop-off.
And that's what he's known for now.
He's pumped.
It's part of the brand.
Oh, yeah.
The brand is excitement.
I think it's cool. It's like, a lot of the time I've seen HBox just as like feel unhappy as a competitor. And he seems a lot happier now.
Yeah.
What is he doing with his mask right now?
Recent times.
He's just. Oh, he broke his mask. HBox broke his face mask when popping off. He needs a new face mask. Can we get a cut to it? Yeah, he broke his face mask.
Hey, somebody got
crowd popping up. Someone got him in the crowd.
I played that.
Let's go.
I played that guy yesterday. He was getting everybody's autographs. What was his name? Wish I could remember.
Kino posting?
No, I don't think so.
I saw people yelling Hungrybox. The crowd loves him. He's a crowd favorite now.
Okay, we're on FD, the final destination. Yeah, using that Nair a lot to cover the airspace. Happy to push Hungrybox all the way to the edge, but not committing into the edge. I like that idea from KoDoRiN.
These little like waddles on HBox's bar, just stepping a little forward. I'm wondering what this is for.
Sub goal of some kind, I guess.
Maybe, but KoDoRiN's like not having it. He's like played the game properly.
I don't watch too many Melee streams. HBox is not often among them, so you know I wouldn't be in on whatever the hot topics are there. Yeah. Oh, he gets the tip of two.
Won't kill, but it was dangerously close.
That was definitely dangerously close. Well said. Yeah, KoDoRiN, I think, playing center stage very well. These long, flat stages, he's got a strong game plan for.
Yeah, just throwing up these tilts, jabs, aerials, making it so HBox is not able to get in, and waits out the pound, gets a clean F smash off of it, and 15% with 4 stocks versus 3 stocks, 97%. This is a very uphill battle for HBox to climb.
Seems to have a really good feel, does KoDoRiN, for like when he should be willing to give up a little bit of stage by trying to put out an aerial that might hit.
He actually saves HBox there and misses the shield break. That would have been big. But gets the down air anyway and takes the stock.
Yeah, although Hungrybox is up a game, KoDoRiN looking strong in this one. A couple of nairs connect.
Into the dash attack too for the 35%.
Yeah, this is a kind of a big sequence from KoDoRiN. That's more damage you expect to get that quickly as Marth.
This is brutal right now. I mean, already 61%. Puff could die. Like, one F smash will do it. It's temporary.
Okay, another Nair. Nair has been the go-to move for KoDoRiN. They're spelling KoDoRiN.
Are they?
Yeah. That's a long name to spell. The longer it is, the more ridiculous it is.
Shouts to the crowd for doing that.
Does he know what to do about it? Okay.
I don't think he does.
Just gets out of the way.
HBox is doing some crazy stuff. I think he's just chilling. I think he knows this game is kind of lost, so he's just playing around.
Maybe you get a clip out of it.
We'll see what happens.
A few subs. The back air to turn around into fair from KoDoRiN to hit the charging rollout, I think is pretty wise. That was pretty smart. It's a very safe thing to do.
And now KoDoRiN is up 4 stocks to 1 right now. Misses a wave dash on his shield.
Oh, 4-stock chance.
The crowd wants the 4-stock. And HBox is not letting it happen probably. We'll see what happens.
He gets back on stage,
yeah,
for rest. And you know, Marth doesn't have a 0 to death punish anyway, but he does off the top, so it's not going to matter. Yeah, there's a JV
Yeah, the crowd, they're out for blood.
Use that VGBC JV emote. I think there is one.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's over.
People are booing? Are you kidding me? You were just cheering for him like 5 minutes ago.
Oh. And I mean, there's a lot of different audiences represented in that crowd right now.
Oh, that would have been a crazy rest, but
yeah, that's gonna
huge punish from KoDoRiN. That won't actually.
No?
I think DI is towards the stage and gets hit by the stage, so he's not sent immediately upward.
Interesting. I felt the game was over. I don't know.
I mean, it's pretty much over.
Yeah, it's too much percent to overcome. We've seen HBox do some crazy things, but this one, pretty unthinkable.
We'll see what happens. I've seen crazier stuff happen. So
true, yeah.
You never know.
You never know with Melee.
HBox is still Clutchbox, HBox never loses unless he chooses.
Looks like he hasn't quite given up yet.
Yeah, and then reversal with the reverse up being KoDoRiN stands up.
Oh, he says this TV's flickering.
And now it's KoDoRiN.
Yep, I know. So that means it's probably not the TV. It might be something to do with the connections, the AV cables, who knows?
And everyone's cheering.
The TV controversy continues.
Gets the second chair ready.
Oh, there it
Everyone's cheering. KoDoRiN going back behind to sit next to his good old buddy Hungrybox and play a nice set of Melee. Leffen feeling validated in the crowd right now, like, I'm not going to get people dogpiling me today.
And what?
He probably will, but I'm not going to get it deserved.
What a special top 8 it is. We haven't had one like this without some kind of controversy. You think back to some of the great top 8s through the ages, there's always something.
Shine,
Yeah.
The last pound.
That's it, huh?
Yeah, I guess that was it.
I guess
those are
it.
pretty recent. The thing is, you
Sandstorm.
remember Sandstorm. The thing is, you always remember the crazy stuff that happens during a top 8.
They're the most memorable for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of those times where the TVs just didn't behave.
Both these players smiling about it. They're like, yeah, we knew this would happen.
You know, the nice thing is, it's one of those situations where the player who experienced the bad TV won, so it's not like it's going to change the set.
Exactly.
Like 0% chance, right?
Also, yeah, KoDoRiN did like very dominantly take that game.
It may have only started towards the end or something, you know, and so he was like, well, let's just battle through it.
Yeah. All right, warming up makes sense.
Yeah,
definitely a button check. You know, you're on a new TV, you got to test it out.
Yeah, how better to test it out than by getting all 4 hits of side B?
Exactly.
That's really the tech you need.
People popping off in the crowd. Reset it here. Let's go, KoDoRiN. Pause is now off. And we're going to Dreamland, the classic Jigglypuff counter pick in basically every matchup.
Yeah, and the percent that Marth needs in order to kill Puff just skyrockets on a stage with blast zones like this.
HBox shaking his head in disapproval as the crowd with no rhythm claps along with the beat.
A couple
down
of dares.
Trying to go for a triple. But it gets the reversal anyway.
Yeah, you know, KoDoRiN's still doing a great job of taking the center of the stage and then just not allowing a Hungrybox to come into it. He's not aggressing into Hungrybox's space so much as holding his own. He pushes forward very slowly, gingerly, pushing onward with his aerials.
Delicately.
Yeah. Other words that mean that.
Yeah. Well, the thesaurus. It's hard to say that.
All of those were extinct.
All right, so KoDoRiN trying to catch HBox, like flying to the side platform, but drops down and bears HBox for a trade and takes that stock.
A couple of, I guess, celebratory edge cancels as KoDoRiN comes back with invincibility. One
of the hard things for Marth is that Puff can sit in the space between the side platform and the top platform, like a little diagonal, very, very comfortably. And I wouldn't say camping, but like just kind of passively playing the game there. And it is up to KoDoRiN to be able to contest that, especially at higher percents, because even if you land an up air, you land a fair, it won't kill. That will kill, though.
Yeah, and so what was happening in that time that Hungrybox is making that arc, you didn't say camping, he's observing KoDoRiN, and it took so long for him to die, there's not going to be a big punish, probably.
And HBox just observed KoDoRiN fly off the stage as he got arrested.
Yeah, so he observes KoDoRiN, and then he decides, okay, I've kind of caught onto this pattern, I'm going to come in with the backer at this time. However, KoDoRiN was crouch canceling, was able to get the up-B kill.
Beautiful drop-down bear into 2 more, and that should be a stock, and now it's looking like the reverse of the last game. Hungrybox up 3 stocks to 1.
Maybe he needed that flickering TV.
Oh, yeah. Well, the Waveland off-platform up air, I've never seen that one before from a Puff.
Okay, yep, still controlling that space, trying to keep Hungrybox on the other side of those platforms, near the edge of the stage, just getting little bits of damage at a time.
The drop down there going for the Fire Puff 12 probably, but shields the F smash. It's a little nice trade, but once again, if you're KoDoRiN right now, you need something started right now. You're down 3 stocks, 55%.
Still going back to the nair. It's been a lot more fair, which makes sense. Hungrybox has moved to above KoDoRiN, sort of negating some of the effectiveness of that nair because it leans in front of you and downward.
I also really like that he's been using Light Shield on the side platform to make it so he's unable to get tippered as well as he can fly off stage. And the quadruple, 5, 6. Oh my god, the empty full hop into grab. He had KoDoRiN read like a book and then dies for it.
Having a little bit of fun with it.
HBox is playing for the fans right now.
Yeah, he's up so many stocks, why wouldn't you?
Yeah. It's cool to see him having fun with it.
Yep, I did last game too when he was down by a bunch.
Yeah.
As the set stands though, 2
2
games for Hungrybox, 1 game for KoDoRiN. We got to be going to Pokemon Stadium, right? No other way.
Yeah, it has to be. Maybe Yoshi's, but Stadium is the more conventional counter pick.
Yeah, and the way KoDoRiN's been playing, emphasizing the center stage so much, makes sense. Less platforms to Hungrybox to play with, which has been a problem, like on that Dreamland game, right?
Yeah. And also the side platform fights are, like you said, not very good for HBox and make it so we cannot sit in a diagonal position. Because not only there is no top platform, but also if you get contested trying to go down to the side platform, you can get up tilted, F smash, and just die really early. KoDoRiN actually catches HBox on the down low this time. And now it's HBox in the edge guard situation with no jump.
Okay, does land eventually. It's not often you see Puff exhausted like that.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of dash dance from center stage for KoDoRiN. He's trying to find a situation. Actually goes in with a grab. He's been pretty safe so far, so you got to really throw it out every now and then. Does get the grab.
Great DI on HBox to avoid the F smash.
Okay, good damage on Puff here. Now you're not necessarily thinking that you need to get the forward smash kill. As up tilts will start to
not kill, but now we got the transformation, and this is going to be interesting to see what the players do.
Yeah, if you have been from the Slippy era, then you may not have seen this so much.
Goes for the dare edge cancel up B that we see on Marths do sometimes, and we'll see if HBox is ready.
Oh, seems like
Camp
it.
the legend, fair into up air.
Yeah, kept his invincibility. Yeah, spooky spot to be.
Some shenanigans going on in the dare up smash on HBox's part. No tech on KoDoRiN. We'll take the stock.
Has to be an accidental air dodge. Maybe he meant it as an early tech. Going back to it again.
Wow, and a rest, but will not die because of the mountain.
That's funny.
Oh, stadium shenanigans. I have missed you so much.
The mountain saves him. He's able to get the forward smash, and we're back to 3 stocks apiece.
Really nice dare from ledge, but contested immediately from Hungrybox. CC rest to get the stock lead.
Yeah, feels like KoDoRiN has a mountain climb, not just on the stage, but in general, because he's been down a couple of these games. The FD one was the only one that really went his way.
Yeah.
Okay, more of those nairs from center stage, going back to the baseline game plan, slowly taking space, getting a few swipes in.
Just runs right past the classic, goes for a tomahawk F smash, and HBox is ready and just swiftly avoids it.
But here's the thing, HBox is able to weave around and get his own aerial as often as KoDoRiN is getting one of his own slices in.
Yeah, tries to get us KoDoRiN dashing in with a pound, and KoDoRiN is playing pretty patiently and does not bite. And it's really interesting to see this meta develop of Hungrybox sitting on the side platform, waiting for how KoDoRiN will approach. KoDoRiN trying to dash dance in and out and try to bait something with either an aerial or a grab, and HBox has been winning on most of these interactions.
Okay, there has not been that much lunging from either side.
Yeah.
Both of them sort of safely poking, pressing each other back slowly. That's the way the matchup is traditionally played.
And
so
I think it's also because HBox knows that it's on KoDoRiN to make a big play, and that might be it. HBox stands up a little bit, but...
Yeah, you have to sort of influence the DI with the weight of your own body as you sit back down.
Yeah.
I've not done that one, but I can picture it. Okay, there's 4 rolls. Does he know?
He doesn't. He very swiftly avoids KoDoRiN going for a punish.
Yeah, the friction's just low enough on this stage that Jigglypuff gets an extra turn on the rollout.
Clean spot on KoDoRiN's part into up B, but will not kill quite yet.
Yeah, but, you know, not able to get the hit, but keeping Hungrybox on the side of the stage. These are the sort of extended edge guarding scenarios you like to see. Gets the floaty killer, able to tie it up stock-wise. Still up for KoDoRiN for sure in this set.
Actually reads the roll in. He's ready to grab, but just misspaces it just enough to not get the grab.
Good damage from KoDoRiN. 50% already on this stock.
But a back air will silence the KoDoRiN fans as gets another back air from the roll-up and probably takes the stock. Wow, a beautiful tech on the F smash by KoDoRiN.
The defense all around was great from KoDoRiN there. He gets the fair coming back in order to swat HBox away, and then, of course, the wall of tech.
Shield knowing that he's going to go for an F smash.
Okay, going back to this fundamental game plan. That's right, don't get too antsy.
Catches the jump with the back air, but it won't kill quite yet. I think another one will.
Something that's impressed me about KoDoRiN in this set so far is in these scenarios where he's sort of given up part of the stage when he's the one who's cornered, is sort of reading Hungrybox's intent to take advantage of the situation and come in. In that case, actually gets the up tilt on his own side.
Yeah. Now it's KoDoRiN who's going to stay a little passive, knows HBox is the one who has to make a move, and a fair from ledge contested by the back air will do so. And we have a last stock situation, game 4. This is KoDoRiN's potential winner's stock right now.
Okay, nice slice, put it on 20.
The platform's kind of messing up HBox, not able to get a grab off of it because of the interesting height on the terrain.
Wow, and just backing up again. It seems like HBox is just coming a little too far forward, and KoDoRiN keeps punishing him for it.
These dashes back on KoDoRiN's part, doing a really good job of just making sure HBox doesn't get anything started. That could have been potentially a rest.
Yeah, well, maybe it wouldn't have killed yet. The thing I like from KoDoRiN too, on the grass stage, nice tipper, that's going to do it.
Will do it.
I was just going to note, on the grass stage, KoDoRiN was staying near the part that had no platform because Hungrybox has been using them so well.
Actually reads the jump there. Gets the up air. Tries to contest again, but the drift back so slightly on KoDoRiN's part to knock him out of the up air and lead to the grab into the pivot tiver F smash.
Yeah, and that was a very important reversal, obviously, turning the whole set around possibly. We're going to a Game 5 scenario. Winner moves on in the winner's bracket and takes on Zane, and the loser goes in the loser bracket and has one more shot.
And also just really good props to KoDoRiN. I mean, he was down so much that game and managed to bring it back pretty convincingly at the end. So real good stuff, and I want to see how this ends up going. I mean, we saw HBox with a very dominant game on Dreamland, very dominant games from, what is it? Throughout the set, honestly, he's been playing pretty, like, fun. He's been having a good time with his play, and it's interesting to see how he's not really showing that same amount of, like, energy as the set's been getting closer and closer, and I want to see if that affects his play and what happens in Game 5, because now there's actual, like, a lot of stress and tension on the line.
Yeah, and I mean, those were games where the deficit was huge one way or the other, but now that the intensity is ratcheted all the way up, it's interesting to see how things develop. And the small stage, probably not exactly what KoDoRiN wanted to see, because it's been using the length of the stage so well for HBox.
And HBox gets the top platform as well to be able to contest a lot of that airspace, and the rest will take the stock classic Puff.
Okay, goes for the down. I was thinking maybe you try a charge down smash there or something, but it's tough to space. There wasn't time to do the auto space method where you roll through.
The double drill edge cancel on Puff, and double F smash on KoDoRiN. Tipper will kill.
I don't know if it mattered. The platform lowers just a bit for the perfect Tipper spacing. Couple
and triple backer, quadruple.
Whoa,
misses the 5th. But this should be a stock regardless. Oh, actually.
Okay, just going to take the damage from the shield breaker. A solid 28, I think it does, something like that?
Yeah, 28. But that could have been a huge momentum swing if HBox hit that rest.
Whoa, he baited by double jumping, landed on the ground. I love a good empty hop into up tilt. That was, that's the stuff that gets me going.
The edge cancel dare. Gets more percent and take the lead.
Yeah, now that KoDoRiN's put up a wall for so much of the set, willing to give a little bit more empty space since HBox doesn't know what spots are safe to come forward.
And the reversal up B will actually lead to KoDoRiN taking the lead Game 5.
Yeah, tactically and positionally, it feels like KoDoRiN has a great shot to actually beat HBox.
Yeah, for the first time.
Who would have seen it? We could have a Marth Ditto in winners finals, maybe?
Yeah. Maybe.
Haven't seen that in ages.
Yeah,
but
the last set that he played with Zane was a Game 5 too, so I know he wants a shot again.
And Hungrybox's percent keeps going up. It's already at 60.
Tries to counter him with the side shield breaker.
If there's one thing we've learned, it's that even a stock down, Hungrybox is a huge danger.
Absolutely. One backer will be enough, but an up throw on KoDoRiN's part. I don't know what the crowd is yelling, but they're going crazy right now.
They were spelling KoDoRiN again.
Oh, they are? That's funny.
Yeah, I was listening before. And another one of those safe nairs. He's back to it again. KoDoRiN's been able to switch his game plans between backing up and giving space to HBox, trying to punish some forward aggression, and putting out the wall so that HBox feels like he can't come forward.
Wow, this is huge. This is massive. What a sequence from HBox.
How many aerials? 8 of them, I think it was.
A really good side B from KoDoRiN to get back on stage.
The up tilt takes the stock, but HBox did so much work.
HBox is still in it to win it. And a down smash will even up the stocks. Last stock, Game 5. Who's going to take it?
In winners semis, who's going to go on and face Zane? Oh, he gets
up
to the rest!
And Hungrybox takes it, tosses the chair. Get out of here. HBox takes it 3-2 over KoDoRiN.
A great set from KoDoRiN. Hungrybox, just like he always does, able to bring the intensity and clutch out a close set.
Tosses the cap on the ground. I can feel the energy just radiating out of the room right now. I'm at a loss for words.
Hungrybox having some fun with it, and that means we are going to see, once again, Zane versus Hungrybox in winners finals.
What a it's crazy because that used to be such a classic match, and nowadays, not as much. You hear the HBox chants in the crowd right now, the crowd is loving this. But it's so cool because this was considered